What's cracking, peeps? It's Jax, and it's October. It's spooky month. So it means we have to play spooky games. Now you guys know I love horror games about houses and homes and inside. Yeah, well, actually I should have stopped. So yeah, this isn't House, this is called Home. It's a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, okay. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Ugh, he's opening his eyes. There was something by my feet, like a flashlight or a torch if you're in the UK. There we are. Yeah. Okay, it's a door. It's just point and click. Let's go. That house. Where was I? So yeah, this is meant to be like really interactive, and I think it's like fourth wall breaking. I think there was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? And it's very much we create the ending. Oh, a cat. It's as bad as the live streams. I noticed that I limped as I moved downstairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid, and I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs and try to find a way out. Let's go. Oh, what's this? A thin grey mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? You mean do I free it? Yeah. Let's let it go. Uh-oh. What ramifications will that have for later down the line? A collection of rusty tools. These look like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in the shed? Maybe you were using them. I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Pfft, yes. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click. As you do, you know, every picture of yourself and your partner, there's a secret switch behind which opens a door in your house, you know, just in case. And there we go, we're going further down to the rabbit hole. God! I'm turning it down so freaking loud. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck by the smell. I guess it led to the kitchen. The switch in the wall appeared to have locked this door. Oh, wicked. What's this? The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had been moved then. Maybe I found a way down. Yeah, of course you got to move it. I heaved forward the box and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell. This is kind of like Buried. This is like Buried. And I said a while ago when I played Buried, if you haven't watched the Buried playthrough, you should. It's a great game. More text-based sort of adventures, you know. But you're also playing the game as well. So you get more visuals. My leg hurt like hell as I climbed down the ladder. The tunnel below was even darker, and the smell wasn't getting any better. But I had to get out of there and find my way home. I don't get why going down would be the way to go. Footprints in the dirt. Looks like there's more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Is that what that said? What's this? An old map of the town. Places all marked. The industrial area near the river. Okay. So riveting. Looking at newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in the town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos of our house. What the hell happened? What was that about? Maybe I should have looked around, trying to find some kind of information. So the murderer was... Are we in the murderer's house? A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it. Yes, you did. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. It's lightweight. It was somehow reassuring, because we're going to kill the murderer. That's my playthrough. We're going to kill the murderer. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? What do you mean you couldn't believe what you saw? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded papers covered with what looks like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written inside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. Okay. None of it made any sense to me. Or me, so we're in the same boat there, buddy. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground. The remains looked old. Who put them here? The murderer. What was this? Some kind of homemade rack. It was caked with old blood. Crudely made shelves. So obviously someone was living in the sewers. Obviously. We can go further down. What's this? A cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. Maybe blood? Oh, I thought that was a person. Are we going to run into anyone? Some kind of old box. They look like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remember throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. So he's got clothes from his house in this house. Is the twist going to be that we're the murderer? What is that noise? Ah! What are the birds doing down here? Were they bats? That makes more sense. I remember noticing a broken ladder. I had to be careful. Okay. What do you want me to do? Oh, good thing I was careful there. A rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. We're gonna take it. We're gonna just say yes to everything. Maybe the rope would make me descend down the broken ladder. What the frig? What? No freaking whisper. I missed that completely. Try and catch it in editing for you guys. The rope I found would have led me to climb down the broken ladder. Yeah. Let's hope it's sturdy because it said it wasn't. I could hear a faint hum and a smell before we're starting to get worse. I don't get why you keep going down. Like, why do you think this is going to be the quickest way to your house? What? Bunch of old newspapers. Wheat pasted together. The message said hastily smeared on it. Keep out danger due to cave-in. Oh god. Is that how this journey's going to end? We're going to get a cave-in. Just like in Buried. Oh my god, it's so... The audio's so loud. And also not at the same time. This looks like an interesting door. I can still feel a faint... I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight. So our boy here's got amnesia. That much is true. There was dirt on the ground. It looked like wet, and there was some grass smeared with it. He woke up in a house where the murderer was, the person who'd been murdering loads of people. There's also some clothes of his and his wife. Right, which one do I go in? Do I go in this one? Or do I go up the ladder? I can hear a faint trickling sound like water. What if I went back and went up the ladder? What's this? Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in them. What looked like old videotape was sticking out. Oh, see, wasn't sure what I'd discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. He says if you find this tape, you will die in 7 days. That's a good horror film for Halloween. Oh, that was easy. Is there a tape player? A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't want to touch it. Did I take the knife? Yeah. I slipped the knife in my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? Probably not, but here we go. Okay, right, we've got to check the exit door. Come on. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water. It smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Okay, I'm clicking. Well, at least we know we just got to drain the water. Okay, fair enough. A puzzle, something to do. Good. Rather than just constantly going down that. Okay, that got me. The door was locked. There was a musty smell. Hey, I've got a gun. Don't think I won't use it. Okay, for the record, the sound design in this game is brilliant. Like, it's doing so well to just keep you chill and like building stuff up. It's really good. It's just really good. Like, it's getting you with those moments, you know. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of reggae. I had no idea how it worked. What's this? Does this turn off the thing? Yeah. Turn it. Genius. I'm not going to go all the... We should go all the way round. I thought I could turn this water valve off to shut off its flow. And then we do the rest as well. I'm just going to turn them all off at this rate. Oh, there was similar dirt on my own shoes. Okay. Oh, what's that? An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there. It was so high up. Must have been a sore landing. I did not want to go back inside those tunnels. Okay, so I've hit all of the valves, I think, or all the ones that are available to me. Is there a code that I'm not getting? Okay, so for some reason, valves 2 and 3 allow me to keep turning them, but the 1 and 4 do not, which is very odd. Wait a minute, look, they've got little yellow marks on them. Oh my god, okay, I get it. They turn 90 degrees a pop. You have to get them in that. Okay, I didn't see that little lighted pixel. Right. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I missed the little one shade of pixel lighter on the wall. That should be it, right? If I just kept turning them, well, eventually they would have done it. Bruh. Hey. What's that? Looks like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. Cowabunga. Right, I'm clicking on it. How many times do I need to click on you? There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of the rancid water. No. Okay, sometimes it doesn't click. I pocketed the small key, but it was an odd shape, so I have no idea what might open. This is just annoying. Click. Clicking. Clicking. Clicking every single pixel. Bruh. God, with this game. Oh my god. The game is stuck. Oh, I can hit that. Okay, that's good. I can hit the arrow key, thank Christ, because that was painful. What is this? What is this? The safety poster has definitely seen better days. How old was this facility? Okay, we got a ladder and a door, but the door was locked. I can see a faint light within it. Wait a minute. Oh, hang on. We just got a key, right? There was a door up there that was locked. I just want to try it. Because you never know. It could have a tape player in it. We could play the tape. What's this? Found another dead body. A sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Sure, why not? I thought about the knife I'd found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. Yeah, don't worry, he's oh, a camera. There's a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Interesting. There was a hint of fresh air. I must have been near an exit. But I wondered what did that... Oh, wait, hang on. It's like the M. What did that key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was it I found on the videotape? What, are you telling me to go back, or...? This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Okay. So what, you're saying I have to go back? Is that... Well... Wait. So that just picked up a key from... Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to go back. My god, I used the keyring to unlock the door. Yes! The sound design is too good in this game. Shelf full of security tapes. Oh, wicked. So there's definitely going to be a tape player. Looks like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on the tape I found. Yes, you played it. Showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. Tape fuzzy to stretch like somebody had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been two men. And it's like, and I was one of them. Well, now we know. There we go. To be fair, the game kind of prompts you to, like, maybe go back. Although we still have that weird key, which we don't know where it goes. Oh. The climb was slow. Thanks to my sore leg and the extra weight I was carrying, would I really need that gun or that knife on my journey back, or had I taken them for some other purpose? The thought of that videotape still gave me the chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? And what was in that locked room? I shook my head as I reached the top of the ladder and heaved at the latch above me. Suddenly the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. We're out. We made it out. So I can go back. There was one locked room and that was the only thing. Oh god. Sound design. Okay. It is genuinely so good in this game. No, I'm not going to lie, not a lot's happened, but the sound design is just excellent. An old ladder leading up to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended. Well, yeah, how else are you going to get out? I've popped the latch. And the ladder there. What's the... Oh, this... I saw some eyes there. I think I didn't. What's this? I tried the little key I'd fished out of the murky puddle and it fit. And I heaved the door open. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. Wait a minute. God, those doors are so freaking loud. There's the eyes again. What's the way I'm supposed to go? This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I'd seen. Whoever was poking around those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes in this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, so I'm putting down various campsites and other stuff. Mentioned a river. Blah blah blah, washroom, and something else. Right, okay, here's the problem. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. So... yeah, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Ah, bats, of course. God, the sound, the audio really gets you. It gets me anyway. What's this? In a patch of smeared dirt and grass there was a beat up old wallet. I thought it was mine. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket and I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. It didn't contain any cards of ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? And if I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Is this just going to be like a thing where like we're the guy that murdered loads of people? That's why, like, our clothes were at the thing, and he just had amnesia and doesn't remember that all the stuff he did, or like he's blocked it out of his memory or something. God, those gates are so loud. Oh, why are you going into a bush? Oh, the freaking fridge! Great time. Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Hell yeah! You need that to spend money. Hopefully I can find my driver's license too. Deeper into the bushes we go. I do like that. I do like the transition actually. I think that's really good. I hear something. There's some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there's a notebook there too. Hell yeah, you read it. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook, there's a page after a worn page of names and lists. Oh, the newest page contains several names. Heather, Olivia, blah blah blah. Rachel. Her name was last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia have been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather and Rose had also been crossed out. These marks look older and more faded. It could be a different Rachel, you know, there was no surname on it, so you know. Calm down, my dude. You don't know anything yet. Were they all women's names as well? Did we go this way? I can't even tell anymore. Oh. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I'd found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something onto that table. Did I? Yeah. With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design to the word R and H. I felt like a teenager facing the table. Yeah, alright. What's your name? Henry or something? I don't know. The path ended in a cold looking room. I wasn't sure if I was safe to cross. Hell yeah! Why not? Let's just freaking go. Oh look, see, you made it. What the frig was that? 2 bodies, 2 young women, were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave. This guy is we're not far away from him now. The younger looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. I was panicking, but I couldn't leave them like that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Oh, if we do, we might miss him. I'll do it. We've said yes to everything, let's just keep going. It seemed so exposed as what bothered me. I covered them up as best I could and stuck a few twigs around. And a headstone. I wonder if we didn't do that, would we have got him? There's nothing else. Did I wave back over to the other side? No. I was already freezing from crossing the river. No, it's just not that. It's just I don't think there's anywhere else to go. Is there nowhere else I can go? Yeah, I don't think so. A few embers still burn within the fire pit. I thought of the 2 girls across the river and had suppressed a shudder. Who else was out in those woods? Yeah, man, the boy's close. 2 folding camping chairs were knocked over on the ground. If those poor girls were here, then they obviously ran off. There were cans of beer spilled onto the ground and the dirt was kicked up. Oh, and the tent. Did I root around? Hell yeah. Inside the stuffy tent with 2 sleeping bags. Okay, is there anything useful? A cheaper looking bag. Okay. Is there anything in here worth of note, or can I skip this bit so that we don't have to read all of it? Okay. I think it was all pointless. Oh, I got an achievement. Terrible tragedy. What? What's this? What am I? No. Is this his building? The grimy sink had a small patch and it looked almost clean. There was a damp smelling plank. I might have been able to cross the river with it. I managed to carry the plank under my arm so it didn't get in the way. He's not carrying it now. So I just got the achievement, a terrible tragedy. Wait a minute. Did he say to cross the river? We've already been across the river. Oh, wait, hang on. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. Oh. I'd finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Even though I had a plank. But we already crossed the river. Before it started to thin out a bit, and through the trees I could make out parts of the town. And the first hints of light. The mysteries of that forest were behind me. I could still feel them on my neck like a warm breath. Those girls I'd found, someone had taken them from their campsite and murdered them. Was it the same person who left that odd notebook? I was even more eager to get somewhere safe and to find a way to reach Rachel. And we are going to finish it there, guys. Okay, this is... Like, how do you save? Can you tell me you can save? Let's hope that we can save it, guys, because that way you'll get a part 2. Let me know you enjoyed this. Very similar to Buried, although with a bit of gameplay to throw in. Must admit, I would like to see a bit more, like, see the guy. You know, as I said before during the game, sound design is so good. It's so good. There's not a lot, but it uses the surroundings, the environment. It uses it so well, and it really gets me. It really does. Thank you guys so much for watching anyway. Let me know your thoughts on this game, and let me know of any indie horror games you want to see me play on the channel this month in Spooktober. regardless. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit the like button for me, guys, because it really does help me out. And if you are new here, do feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and check out some of the other videos I've got going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.